Everything you've been told about reality is incomplete. The world you see, the life you live, and the limits you believe in are part of an illusion so intricately designed that questioning it never seemed necessary. But beneath the surface, beyond mainstream history and conventional science, lies a secret knowledge so powerful it was deliberately concealed. This knowledge, once understood, unlocks abilities far beyond what most deem possible. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth preserve wisdom that transcends time, teachings that stretch back over 36,000 years, carved into stone and hidden until the seeker is ready to reclaim forgotten power. These aren't myths or metaphors, they are a blueprint for mastering existence itself. What if you were never meant to be trapped in cycles of struggle, limitation, and uncertainty? What if you possessed an inner magic capable of reshaping your reality? The time has come to uncover a truth long hidden. Everything around you feels solid, real, unshakable, the ground beneath your feet, the body you inhabit, but this, too, is part of the illusion. The Emerald Tablets reveal a truth few will accept. You are not your body, not your thoughts, not even your mind. You are something far greater. Consciousness is your essence, an eternal awareness merely inhabiting physical form. From birth, you've been conditioned to believe that your body is your identity and that death is the end, but Thoth taught otherwise. The body is but a vessel like a cup that holds water. It is not the water itself. Consciousness gives form to the body, not the other way around. Modern science, through quantum physics, is only beginning to echo what ancient wisdom already knew. The observer affects the observed. Subatomic particles behave differently when watched. If observation can alter reality, what does that say about the power of your awareness? The Emerald Tablet stated long ago, you are not trapped in reality, you are creating it. Ever felt an intuition beyond logic, a moment when time slowed, when your thoughts shifted outcomes? These aren't coincidences, they are glimpses of your true nature. Yet society has systematically stripped this knowledge away, branding it as myth. You've been taught to see yourself as small, fragile, insignificant. But this is the great deception. Some of Thoth's teachings are too profound for YouTube. That's why we created Insights Academy, a free newsletter where deeper truths are shared. For a limited time, we're also offering a free copy of The Kabbalion. Link in the description. But once you realize you are not merely flesh, a deeper question emerges. What else have you been deceived about? Time, death, energy. Even good and evil, all are misunderstood. Time is not linear. Past, present, and future exist at once. You do not move through time. Time moves through you. Death is not an end, but a transition. Consciousness never dies. It merely changes form like water becoming steam. Vibration is the key. Thoth revealed, as above, so below, as within, so without. Everything is energy. When your vibration is low, you live in fear and confusion, but raise it, and clarity, synchronicity, and healing emerge. This is how mystics healed, moved energy, and shaped reality, not through tricks, but through alignment. 7 hermetic principles govern all reality. Most ignore them and suffer, but when you align with them, you become the wind. Thoughts shape matter, emotions send signals, actions ripple through dimensions. Balance is sacred, not control. Control is fear, but balance is mastery. As the planets move, seasons flow, and breath rises and falls, so must your inner world find rhythm, masculine and feminine, logic and intuition, stillness and motion. The ancients trained in silence, meditation, breathwork, and astral travel, not to escape, but to master reality, to awaken the dormant powers within, to remember who they truly were. Because you were never meant to live an ordinary life, you were meant to awaken, to walk through this world as a conscious creator, to see the illusion and rise above it. The choice is yours. You can scroll past and return to sleep, or you can follow the signs, begin the inner work, and reclaim your destiny. If this resonates, it's not by chance. It means you're ready. The Emerald Tablets aren't just to be read, they are to be become. Most will never understand. The nine do not interfere in human affairs directly, yet their influence permeates all of existence. They uphold balance, ensure cycles unfold, and maintain cosmic order. They exist beyond human law, yet serve the universal law. Their presence echoes through myths, the nine muses of Greece, the Ennead of Egypt, the nine unknown men of India, fragments of a deeper truth. Even today, secret societies attempt to preserve their knowledge, knowing that those who align with the nine access unimaginable power. But what does this mean for you? If the nine truly exist, then the question isn't whether they influence reality, but how you can align with them. Thoth described them as gatekeepers to higher consciousness. Only the worthy, the disciplined, could access their wisdom, not because it was meant to be hidden, but because true power must be wielded with responsibility. This is why modern systems teach you to see yourself as small. If you knew you could shape reality, you would no longer be controlled. Those who understand the nine live by different laws. They see obstacles not as walls, but waves. They are one with the flow. Thoth revealed that the nine can be contacted through vibration. Not rituals, but resonance. Sacred symbols, sounds, and geometry are keys, remnants of forgotten technologies. The flower of life, temple architecture, ancient chants, all left behind for the seeker. But the path isn't for the idle. Power isn't given, it's claimed. And once you claim it, reality becomes fluid, shaped by sound, frequency, and intent. This is the next great secret of the tablets. Sound creates existence. Ancient civilizations revered spoken word, not as ritual, but as sacred technology. Thoth wrote, "Sing thou the song of freedom, create the high vibration that will make thee one with the whole." Not metaphor, instruction. Matter is vibrating energy. Sound is structure. Sematics proves it. Frequencies create geometric patterns in matter. Sound is the architect of reality. So what of your words, your thoughts, your voice? Every sound you utter is a command to the universe. Words shape your destiny. Silence is sacred, not absence, but potential. Thoth taught that focused thought and sacred sound dissolve separation, revealing the self as creator, no longer reacting to reality but participating in its construction. This is true alchemy, not metal into gold, but self into divinity. The nine return here, not as gods, but as frequencies. Archetypes, architects. When your thoughts, words, and actions align with universal law, they respond, not summoned, but attracted through purity and resonance. The ancient initiates spent lifetimes refining their vessel. Only when you are empty of distortion can you hold the vibration of truth. This is why so few awaken, not because it is rare, but because the world is loud, distracting, filled with noise, emotion, beliefs, and systems designed to keep you asleep. But in stillness, the remembering begins. You are not body, not mind, you are consciousness, boundless, eternal. You are the vibration before form, the sound before word, the divine spark incarnate. And when you reclaim this truth, when you speak with clarity, intent, and resonance, you activate the sacred technology within. You become the alchemist of your world. The emerald tablets weren't written for the masses. They were encoded for the seeker, the one who remembers, the one who answers the call. You are not here by chance. The universe responds to frequency, and you are vibrating in alignment. Will you act on it? Will you refine your being and align with the nine, not in worship, but in co-creation? Because when you do, reality bends, doors open, and you are no longer bound by illusion. You become what Thoth envisioned, a being of light, a speaker of truth, a conscious creator of worlds. This is the initiation. This is the awakening. This is the return. To those with ears to hear, the path is open.